in front of the bench. And Pearson has a half a dozen. He averages 6 a game, so he's right at his average. It's 36-29 UALR. Coaches break it down in 4-minute segments in a game. This is the first, obviously, of 5 segments. Let's see who wins this first 5. UALR led at the half, 32-24. 15 on the shot clock. Sutherland, down low it goes to Will Neighbor. Neighbor trying to get things open up for him. Head fake, went underneath, blew the layup, and then had the ball slapped out of his hands as he had the offensive board. Here comes Pearson, giving UALR a taste of their own medicine. They'll kick it out, though. Morrison almost took steps with it. Gives it to Pearson. He penetrates. Will Neighbor picked up his 3rd. Sometimes
Trojan foul number 53, Will Neighbor.
Yeah, well,
third personal foul.
On one end, Will did a good
team
job.
Foul.
Got it on the block, that right block. Great up and under move, but you got to finish. You got to finish
at the line to shoot
for
the Golden Eagles.
Now you got transition
Roderick
on the other
Pearson
end.
Jr.
Guys were scrambling. Trojans trying to figure out who had who. What guy do I have? And they were just out of position. And a great attack move, right down to the teeth of the defense, and got Will for the foul call.
I think I needed that.
Checking in
up
for the
and under.
Trojans.
That would just not flow off my tongue when he dropped the shoulder and went underneath.
That's a killer. But they're getting the ball down the paint. And where do you make your money, Ray? You make it in the paint.
Pearson, a 64% free throw shooter, made the first.
Chavez back in now, who did a real good. He did a great job defensively in the first half.
There's an offensive rebound by Crayon. Just as you said that, Chavez let his guy go by him and get the offensive board.
But we just can't give any compliments tonight.
36-30, Trojans by a half a dozen. And we got an offensive foul against ORU. Let's see who that one's on.
I want to say Morrison.
Golden Eagles foul number 54, Michael Crayon. First personal foul.
And on Crayon, you wish it was on Morrison. That would have been, I think, the 3rd on him.
But that's Tremont Sutherland doing a good job of coming off that screen, forced Crayon to step in and use a little bit more of the hip than he needed to.
Of the 3 Suttons that coach, Eddie Sutton, Scott Sutton, and Sean Sutton, Scott's the calmest of the group. Guy with a floater inside the paint.
Chuck Guy.
That is pretty.
Those guys can be so devastating. Him and DeAndre Williams.
38-30. Guy's got a half a dozen. The sophomore out of Fort Worth. Williams slaps it out of the hands of Pearson. It'll be ORU ball on the right wing.
He's a guy, and Chucky guy, to just play. Just go out there and react. Play your game. Play how you know how to play. Don't think so much. Pearson
takes the inbounds pass and centers it up. Now he'll go to the right side of the floor. Cut off just above the baseline. Kicks it to the left-hand corner. They go down low. Good give and go. Kick it outside. 3-point shot. No good. Battle for the rebound. Offensive board. Crayon has it. And Oral Roberts crashing the boards. UALR won the battle of the boards the first half. That's 2 or 3 rebounds ORU's gotten here in the second half. 38-32, 6-point game. DeAndre Williams pulls up from long range. No good. Chavez tipped it up. Couldn't hang on. Beldhalter did for ORU. Chuck Guy hounding his guy out at midcourt, making him spin away from him, not getting the flow of the offense. Pearson, left side. Morrison, fall away. Jay got it.
Dominique Morrison.
Morrison had 9 the first half. He averages 16.8. He's got 11, and that's as close as ORU's been in a good while. 4-point game, 38-34. 15:40 to go. DeAndre Williams, right side to Chuck Guy, right in front of Joe Klein, the UALR bench. Chucky lobs it inside to Chavez. Michael gets a touch. He likes to shoot it. Looking the Pirates' way. Has his shot blocked. Goes up and gets it back. Wow, are you kidding me? Sutherland, free throw line extended. Shot's no good. Offensive rebound, board by Crayon of ORU. There's a pass to Pearson. Sutherland Gamble couldn't get to it. Shot's no good. Battle for the rebound. Wild scramble, and ORU with it, and gets an easy 2. Wow, it's a 2-point game, 38-36, as the Golden Eagles crashing the boards here to start the second half. Pearson's got 9, and UALR wants it.
UALR has done a good job of getting the free throw line and pounding the paint, and they're right back in it.
UALR's got to make some shots. They're shooting 42%, ORU 45% for the game, unofficially. Guy, left side above the free throw line, takes it off the dribble. He will get it to Sutherland. Jamar likes to slash it in there. Can't get inside, though. Top of the post, it goes to Chavez. He's looking inside for Jackson. Nothing there, so he's going to shoot it. Not a good decision. Courtney Jackson saves him, gets him off the hook with the offensive rebound. Jackson Jump hook. Got
Courtney
it.
Jackson.
Very, very persistent. It's like the old routine Red Skelton did where his foot was nailed to the floor. He just kept going round and round and he found an opening. You're going like, who's Red Skelton? Yeah. 40-36, UALR by 4. Backdoor cut. Man, ORU made that look easy. Mangrum slashes to the
Mickey
glass.
Mangum.
That's his first basket of the night. 40-38. Fans getting just a little restless. It wouldn't hurt if they got into the game a little bit. They make more noise when they're giving away T-shirts than they do during the game. Courtney Jackson put in on the floor. Dribbles out front and gets it to Sutherland. Whistle and a 3-second call against Chavez. You know what? That's let's see. That's this is the 11th game of the season. That's a 38.
Got to get back to what got you that lead. That's that defensive pressure on their guards and team rebounding when the shot goes up.
Only 2 of the starters in there for UALR. Williams all over Pearson. The starters are Jackson and Williams. Down low it will go to Bellhalter, working against Chavez. Short of the mark. Chavez with a rebound for UALR. Chavez is playing with 2 personals. Will Neighbor on the bench with a couple. Williams has carried the load for UALR tonight. He's got 18, 16 of those in the first half. Chavez inside to Courtney Jackson. Courtney, left hand
Courtney
jump hook,
Jackson.
Might have found some sort of a mismatch down there with Courtney.
Roundtree, I don't think, can handle his quickness. Roundtree's a good player in his own right. Don't want to take anything away from him. 42-38 UALR. So we go into the 13-minute mark. Pearson doing a lot of dribbling. He'll go right side to Mangrum, back to Pearson. Left wing, they'll go to Morrison. Their bread and butter guy. Hit one from just there a moment ago. Sutherland on him. Shots no good. Battle for the rebound. Slapped around. Chavez comes out of the pack with it. Feeds Williams. Here comes DeAndre across midcourt. Yes, the little guy can motor. Hands it off to Sutherland. Tamar gives it right back to him. Trojans by 4. Next up for UALR, they play at Louisiana Tech on Saturday. And they take on Illinois State in Normal, Illinois on Tuesday. Chavez, free throw line extended, gives it up to Williams. Nice move on his part. 10 on the shot clock as DeAndre looks to motor. Penetrates inside the paint to Jackson, put it on the floor, has his shot blocked. He should have gone up, but he will get 2 free throws. Got to put it on the floor, don't you, Pat?
No, it's almost like a habit.
Golden Eagles
guys
foul
to
number
get
22, Stephen Roundtree.
to go up on the,
Fourth
to
personal
go have
foul.
to dribble it, but
3rd team foul.
good job. This could be 6 straight points for him, and they
At the line
needed
to
some
shoot for the
offense.
Trojans,
Will Neighbor being
Courtney
out of
Jackson.
the game. They've sort of slowed down DeAndre Williams and Chucky Guy a little bit, so you got to get some offense from somebody.
If Jackson makes his 2nd free throw, Neighbor will come back into the game, as will a couple of subs for Oral Roberts. Well, he made
Checking
the
in
first,
for the
so they do
Trojans,
get
number
to come in.
53, Will Neighbor. For the Golden Eagles, number 54,
is
Michael Crayon, and number 13,
Crayon
Warren
and
Niles.
let's see who was the other guy came in for ORU. I believe it was Warren Niles.
Now, you had a couple of good defensive stops by the Trojans, those last 2 possessions. Michael Chavez did a good job at defending the paint. Anybody that came in that area, Will Neighbor cannot be timid, even though he's got a couple of fouls.
Jackson makes 1 out of 2. Neighbor tipped it up volleyball style and kept it alive, and then ORU came away with it. They'll go left side to Morrison, right back to the point guard Pearson. 43-38, Trojans by 5. They've had a double-digit lead here, and it slipped away in a hurry. ORU will get into the hands of Pearson. DeAndre Williams on him. They'll go down low. A lot of contact down low, and Williams reached in, slapped it away, and UALR players thought it went off the leg of Crayon.
We've got